Marseille City Guide, What to See plus the best bars, restaurants, and hotels, France Travel Guide Part 2. Viewport District. Marseille's Old Port is hardly a secret, but the art of visiting is in the timing. Aim to go there at around 8:30 am, when fishermen empty their buckets onto stands while locals with weathered faces jostle to pick through the flip-flopping fish for the best of the day's catch. If you're looking to relax with a portside pastis as the sun goes down, you can't go far wrong in any of the bars lining the viewport, but for food you might want to be more picky. Le Pulp, run by old school friends Michel Ancry and Michel Portos, sources most of its food locally, but has received mixed reviews, namely over service. However, a dinner with Benito, a member of the tuna family, served with crisp vegetables on the terrace on a warm early spring evening gives nothing to complain about, and 3 courses will only set you back about €26, including wine. There are so many places to go and see, but an evening in Marseille has to start somewhere, and tonight it's the Saint Victor area, and Fayette Cave à Beers, to sample some of the 10 draft and 30 bottled beers. From there it's a short stroll to the Marche St. Victor, a mix of indoor market and lively food hall where 6 independent stand holders sell drinks and food to eat in or take away. Here we find Pamela Pappalardo holding court, and she plies us with delicious Corsican cheese and charcuterie accompanied by glasses of wine she described as having the character of tenebrous men. Her partner Jeremy Depides established the market with associate Bryce Ruopolo, who is doing a roaring trade in Spanish bellota ham at €179 a kilo. The trio are typical of Marseille's dynamic new generation of entrepreneurs, who are challenging France's obstinate economic crisis and setting up on their own. One day we just said, "Let's do it," says Pamela. It's risky and hard work, but passionate. On the Rue again, and Elodie and I duck into La Velata, where the barman proffers a plain brown envelope containing the message, "Pour Kim WLE code S0705A. He points to a dimly lit corridor and a bookcase with an electronic pad. I punch in the number and the bookshelf swishes aside, revealing a staircase, at the top of which is another restaurant. Elodie giggles like a schoolgirl and I assume the joke is on me. Mais non. This is Il Clandestino. Here, Chef Jerome Benoit creates delicious nouvelle cuisine versions of traditional French fare, such as the famous bouillabaisse fish stew. Reservations are a must. If bread is regarded with almost religious significance in France, then Pierre Ragot is one of its high priests. Pierre spends his days, and sometimes nights, at his boulangeries, dreaming up ways of making new bread, with bacon, with mustard, truffles, harissa, curry, chestnuts, olives, caramel, berries. Many are in baskets on the table in Il Clandestino. I'm a bit of a poet when it comes to bread, and I love to invent new ones, he says. When I was 17 years old, I knew bread would be my life and my soul, and it is. La Belle de Mai. The labyrinthine backstreets of this district echo with the muezzin's call to prayer, and the Arabic chatter in the coffee shops is reminiscent of the Maghreb. Diagonally north from the city's main station is the Fritsch, an arts and social project set up in a former tobacco factory. It is a vast state-funded village with functions including creche, skate park, and theater school, not yet opened, and ateliers, studios, occupied by a mix of artists, businesses, and a local radio station. Sitting on the edge of one of Marseille's poorest areas, the center showcases the arts, and offers an extensive program of events. From June to September, a massive roof area will host free DJ evenings every weekend, and free open-air cinema every Sunday in July and August. After my tour, I speak to Magali De Duca of the Bouches du Rhône tourist office. Marseille is very dynamic these days, she says. Once it was hard to get moving, but now people are fighting back, inspired and collaborating. The charm of Marseille is it's a city but it's kept the spirit of a local village. Where to stay? Les Lofts du Vieux-Port. These 2 large loft apartments were created out of a warehouse and are just 120 meters from the Vieux-Port. One sleeps 8, complete with suspended bed, kitchen, and cinema room, and a second can sleep a couple and 2 children/young adults. They are decorated with retro touches, an old Italian moped here, a parking meter, road sign, and petrol pump there, amid industrial furniture, from Greg & Co., a second-hand furniture shop opposite. 8 people from €450 a night, or 4 from €170, if booked for 3 nights. The nightly prices are from €350 and €150 a night respectively, plus 3366,559 2,963, Loft du Viewport.fr. Alex Hotel. This 21-room boutique hotel, with its pretty inner courtyard, is a haven of tranquility near St. Charles Station, the Eurostar's terminus. Rooms blend modern, minimalist interior design with a classic Marseille exterior. Doubles from €120, plus 33 4 13 24 13 24, alex-hotel.fr. Hotel Dieu. This building, just east of the Ponier, was once a grand hospital but is now an even grander intercontinental hotel. If your budget doesn't stretch above €200 a night, the view from the hotel's elegant terrace is just about worth an expensive coffee. Doubles from €239, ihg.com. Don't miss the Calanques. For stunning coastal scenery, visit the jagged limestone coves and crystal clear waters of the Calanques National Park between Marseilles and pretty Cassis, keeping an eye out for fearless climbers making tortuous progress up the rocks. Boat trips leave the viewport and Cassis every day. The park is also ideal for walkers. La Cite Radieuse. The public can wander round La Cite Radieuse, Le Corbusier's modern housing scheme in the south of Marseille, but you see more, including an apartment interior, on a guided visit run by the tourist office. Euro 10/Euro 5, in English at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, marseille-tourisme.com. Eurostar, Eurostar.com. Fares to Marseille from London St. Pancras start at £99 return. The trip was provided by the Marseille Tourist Office, the Bouches du Rhône Tourism Agency and the Provence Alpes Côte d'Azur Tourism Board.